Hello guys and welcome back to a new from my channel. Today it's time for another episode of ARK Aberration. And today we are of course going to do some stuff, which is the following. But first, let me actually just put some meat onto the campfire because I don't have any. There we go. Okay, that is it. That also reminds me of one of the things on the to-do list, by the way. So let me just get to the list. First of all, I want to start going industrial. And what I mean by that, currently we have this campfire here. We have these forges here. We have these mortar and pestles, but they are okay for the early game and mid game. But for the late game, we really want some better stuff, like these industrial structures, like an industrial grill, an industrial grinder. This is an industrial forge. And then we also have a cooker, which is the same as this cooking pot, but just better and more efficient. And we also have the chemistry bench, but we're not even close to unlocking that one yet. So yeah, that one will come in probably one of the next episodes, and not this one yet. But we can already start working on the grill and the grinder, which I definitely want to get. I don't know, the grill is actually not too expensive, so I think we can actually already make that one if we just give it a try. No, we need 40 cementing paste, but cementing paste is no issue at all. So let's make 20 in here and 20 in here, which totals to 40, which is the amount we needed for the grill. All right, let's just level you guys up a little bit. There we go. You have some levels, okay. Yeah, I really don't use you anymore. I have a much better roll right over there, so don't really care. You can have some more melee damage, even though, again, I just don't use you. You, Megalosaurus, also have one more level, which can go into melee damage. Health is just way more than enough. 20k health is a lot. And Kilo has nothing. Roll rats, you can have some more speed because you're super slow. And that was it. Okay, so, yeah. Oh, look at that. We have our greenhouse. That is also one thing I want to finish in this episode, is the farm. In the last episode, we started working on it, but we just didn't have enough resources for it, like crystal and stuff like that. But, of course, I have gone ahead and just gathered a little bit of resources like crystal, stone, a little bit more wood and thatch, some more metal, which I can't find, but that's fine. I think they're actually in here. Okay, yeah, a lot of metal actually, but yeah, that hopefully means we'll be able to finish the greenhouse. So we needed 5 more walls, which I don't think I already made some of them. Let's see. Greenhouse. No. I need 5 more walls. Crap, I just completely forgot I was working on the grill. Okay, let's make the grill first, just because my mind is in 2 different places. And okay, there we go. The grill has been made, which means we can get rid of this campfire. So just take you, put you away. Yeah, let's just get rid of you. I won't need you anymore because the grill is just so much better. It's not even too big, which is also a good thing. Let me just place it right next to the meat spoiler, so you can go over there. And it is powered, very nice. And this one, basically, it's a much better version of a campfire. It just cooks it so much faster and in bulk. So I think it does like 12 at a time. And it just goes so much faster. So there we go. 1 industrial structure has been made, and now we have 4 more to go. But now it is time to take a look at the greenhouse. So we needed 5 of these, which we need 35 cementing paste for. So 35. Then we also need to make the ceilings. So ceilings. We need 9 normal ceilings, which means 90 cementing paste. And we also need 6 of these, the sloped roofs, which means 60 cementing paste. So that is 150 cementing paste in total. which we can easily make. It's only stone and chitin, so yeah, that was not too difficult. Look at that. Our meat is already done. That is insanely fast. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. So yeah, the greenhouse stuff is in the make. Then what I also need to do is make some crop plots. I'm gonna go with the large ones because it just stores the most stuff and yeah, whatever. So I need to make 12 of these because, like I said in the last episode, I want to have 3 of each vegetable, which are the citronal, longgrass, rock carrot, and sava root. So I need to make 12 crop plots. Oh, Jesus. We don't have any fiber? Okay, our fiber is... wow, okay, that kind of surprised me. Okay, time to get some fiber. I actually don't know if there's a good dinosaur that collects fiber in Aberration. Like, I know in other maps you have like a Therizinosaur, which is probably the best one at it, but that one is not in Aberration. So actually, let me just look it up. Hold on. Alright, so the dire bear. Okay, I did not know that. And the Gigantopithecus, or however you fucking pronounce that, which is the monkey. They both do it pretty much as good as each other. So what we can do is try and tame either a dire bear or a monkey, basically. Or, well, a gorilla, I think it is. So we could take a look at that. But I also want to tame a lot more dinos in this episode. Or, well, like 2 more or something, or 3 more. Well, let's just aim for 2 more. So, but yeah, that is on the to-do board. But for now, let me just get some more fiber because I need it. I don't actually know how much I have. 5,000. That should be more than enough for now. All right, there we go. Let's see if we can make 12. Yes, very nice. Okay, so then we can already start by placing these down. And what we also need to do... Oh, crap. I completely forgot about this. We need to make fertilizer, but making fertilizer is a very long process, whatever. Because for fertilizer, you need to have, or to make fertilizer, you need to have a compost, whatever, bin. And I think this is the best one to have for that. But then we also need, as you can see, it converts thatch and poop into fertilizer. But then we need to have poop as well. And luckily, there is a little thing that helps us with that, which is the auto poop collector. So let me just make those 2 things. Okay, there we go. Let's just place this right over here. This will be fine. And our compost bin, compost. I still don't know how to pronounce it. Let me actually look it up. Okay, so it is compost. Okay. I did not know. But anyway, enable poop collecting, enable fertilizer distribution. Sure, why not? But wait a minute, this one can also make fertilizer. So we don't even really need this one, or do we? I'll just keep this one here. It doesn't hurt to have it over there. What I do know is it's a really cool way, or a really fast way of getting more poop or feces. Saying the word poop so many times is super weird, but oh well. But one way to get a lot of poop really quickly, let me just level up first because it has been waiting for some time. Can I learn something interesting? Nope, not at all. Okay, fine. But one way to get a lot of poop is using stimberries. And what you need to do for that is go on the roll rat, feed him some stimberries, and look at that. defecated like 10 times every second. Which, yeah, that is definitely a very good thing. The problem with this, though, is just that it does cost a lot of food, which means you also have to have a lot of food for him to eat. But collecting berries or other food is not a problem. So, yeah, this is definitely worth it. And, of course, it just collects so many... Oh, my God, look at this. How much is this? It is a crap ton. Haha, get it? Crap ton. Ha, ha, ha. Okay, 62 feces. Yeah, that's quite a lot. There we go. We already have, like, what is this? Almost 200? Well, not really. But what this means is that we can finally make some fertilizer. So let's just start by 50. This is a little bit on the slow side, but what we can do, I guess, is just put some in here as well. And that will start making it, I guess. I have no idea, but I guess we'll see. In the meantime, we'll just go ahead and just do some stuff. So, anyways, that is it for the farm for now, except for, of course, the greenhouse structures. Let me just take care of that. So we needed 5 more walls. We also needed 6 ceilings or a sloped roof. And then we needed 9 ceilings. There we go. That is all in the making. Let me start by just placing these down because we can. Oh, we actually needed 6 walls because I'm gonna make a door frame here and a door. And then, of course, we need to place a wall on top of that. So we actually need 1 more wall. And, of course, we need the door frames. Oh, my God. There's so much stuff. I'm actually going to go with these greenhouse double door. Okay, there we go. That is just a little bit nicer. Let me just make 1 more wall, which I do need some more cementing base for. So that's 7 plus 8 plus 5. So that's 20. Okay, so let's make 10 in here and 10 in there. Very nice. All right, so that is settled. Let me just place these down. All right, and that has been taken care of. Very nice. So as you can see, greenhouse effect 300%. So basically the highest you can get. So that is very nice, even though it doesn't really make sense in this case because we're in a cave and there's barely any sunlight. Well, we do have a little bit of sun, so maybe it does make a little bit of sense. But yeah, this map is basically just a giant cave. But speaking of that, let me just finish my to-do list because I forgot about that. Of course, I will need to make the industrial grinder. This one is not really too essential, but it's just really useful to have. We also need the forge, which is very useful. Of course, the industrial forge is just a better version of these refining forges, which we will make whenever we can because we need to be level 80, and currently we're level 77, so it is still a little bit away, or we're a little bit okay, Jesus. Okay, anyways, number 2 is my second Megalosaurus, or well, my future second Megalosaurus. I tried to find one in the last episode, didn't have success because, well, we just didn't find a high level male Megalosaurus, but I'm gonna take another shot at it in this episode because, yeah, I need a second Megalosaurus. Well, don't need it, but I just want it because, as I explained a million times already, they can breed together then, and we can form an entire army of Megalosauruses, which is very nice. So, definitely going to take a shot at that. For that, I will definitely need... is your light on? No. Why is your charge stuck at... I don't know, man. That is a little bit weird, but okay, fine. Take you, because I will need you in a second. Third of all, I want to tame a Doedicurus, because right now we have a little bit of a problem with collecting stone. We do have a little bit of stone because I gathered some off camera, but, well, a Doedicurus is just so much faster at collecting stone than us. So yeah, we're gonna try and tame one in this episode. For that, we will definitely need more tranquilizer darts. So can I make 62 more? No, we need 186 narcotics, but I don't think, actually 186 is 93 per mortar and pestle. See, this is why we need the chemistry bench. The chemistry bench is, like I said, it's a better version of these mortar and pestles, and it just makes narcotics and stuff so much faster. It's insane how much faster. But yeah, for the chemistry bench, we need to be level 82. So, yeah, just like with the forge, that's going to come in probably the next episode. But, yeah, a little bit of darts are in the making. So, number 4, elements. I already talked about this in the last episode a little bit. Element is basically probably the most advanced resource in this game because you only get it when you defeat a boss, but in this map, there is another way to make elements, which I also showed in the last episode, which was at one of those charge nodes. See that little tower or structure over there? That is a charge node. And in here, you can make elements. If I just open up the inventory, you can make elements using blue gems, charged batteries, gas balls, element ore, green gems, and red gems. The gems are not really going to be a huge problem. The red gems are a little bit of a problem, but we can get them from either just going to the red zone or collecting them from roll rats, which we're going to try and do in this episode, because why not? You also need charge batteries, and charge batteries are quite a thing. You can make these in the smithy. Yeah, you make them with gas balls, crystal, metal ingots, and polymer. So we can easily make these, but how do you charge them? Well, you can just put them in here and they will charge automatically. So let me actually show you that, because yeah, why not? All right, so charge batteries. You needed 8 charge batteries for 1 element. So let's make 8, but these of course don't have any charge. As you can see, they can have 500 charge, and I don't know if it already says in the description, but you need to basically place these in the inventory of those charge nodes to charge them. There's also one other way to charge them as well, which I will definitely show you in a second when they're done crafting. Alright, there we go, that is 8. So now, let me just go ahead and show you how you can charge them. And one way is using those bugs, those fireflies, glow bugs. What you need to do is basically just stand next to them and press E, and then... Oh, I forgot I have my bulb dog on my shoulder. Whoops. Yeah, if you did that without having a light pad on your shoulder, your charge batteries will get the charge instead. But I completely forgot about that. So yeah, you can also just put them in here, and there you go. They charge slowly as well. So that is the charge batteries. Gas balls are not a problem. Element ore is an interesting thing though, because element ore is gathered in 2 different places of the map. Let me show you. All right, so as you can see, I have just toggled the element ore, and as you can see, you can get element ore on these brown areas of the map and also in the red zone. But the red zone is just way too dangerous for us at the moment. We're really not prepared for it. So I guess we'll have to go to these areas. But what are those areas? Well, that is also on the to-do board. So let me just go back and finish my board, because I keep getting off track, but I just need to explain a lot of stuff, okay? But anyways, number 5, the surface. So, like I already said a while ago, we are basically inside of a cave, and that is basically the entire premise of Aberration, that you're in a cave, and there's a lot of earthquakes and stuff. How is this stuff doing? It's going pretty slow, but we're working on it. Anyways, we're in a cave, but there is a way to go outside, which is, of course, the surface. Duh. And there are 3 different surfaces on the map, which is over there on the top right, on the top left, and the bottom left. We are the closest to the one on the top right. So what I want to do is go to the surface in this episode. And that is definitely going to be a thing, because as you can probably expect, the surface is a very dangerous area. See, the thing is with Aberration is, again, we're in a cave because the entire world, or whatever you call it, is just radiated entirely, basically, except for the green and blue zone, but the red zone is also radiated, and the entire, force field, or I don't know the exact lore of it, but basically what this means is if you go outside, if you go to the surface during the day, you will basically burn to death, because the temperatures are way too high for you to even stand a chance of surviving. So what that means is that we'll have to go during night time, and that is going to be not a super big issue, but we do need to find a proper we do need to time it a little bit carefully, because the thing is, as you can see here, 50% day, 50% night, Aberration sort of has a season system. So right now it is 50-50, but you can also have 90% day and 10% night, but you can also have 10% day and 90% night, which basically means that whatever is 90% at that day is going to last longer. So of course, if we want to explore the surface, we would want to have a day that is either 50% night or 90% night, because otherwise nighttime will just fly by and you barely have any time to explore the surface. And yeah, then you have quite a high chance of just burning to death on a surface, because during nighttime it's still extremely dangerous, but you don't burn to death because the temperatures aren't high at that point in time. I hope this all still makes sense, but whatever. You will get it when we get to the surface eventually. Number 6, I don't think we're going to be able to do in this episode because we already have quite a lot going on. So I'll just keep it for now, but yeah, Spino. I still want to tame a Spino, like I already said multiple times, especially at the beginning. But for now, I want to go and find either a Doedicurus or a second Megalosaurus. So, how is our darts coming along? I think we can make the darts now. There we go. What I'm also going to do is bring some mutton and some berries, so we're prepared for both of the dinos just in case. And what I also want to do is, of course, bring our taming pen for the Megalosaurus. Oh yeah, the thing I forgot to say is, on the surface, of course, you can find that element ore, and that is what I want to try and get in this episode. There's also a crap ton of metal, oil rocks, obsidian, crystal on the surface, but mainly the element ore that I'm interested in. And also, as I already said in the last episode, you also can get supply drops on the surface, but that is not our goal for this episode. Our goal for this episode is, like I said, the element ore. But first, time to go find a Megalosaurus or Doedicurus. And what I'm gonna need for that is our Bulldog, which I still have on my shoulder. And should I do it with my Ravager or the Megalosaurus? I think I'm gonna take my Ravager because he has a little bit more weight. I'm just gonna put these structures in U because you can easily carry them. Yeah, and the Ravager is also a little bit faster than the Megalosaurus. And of course we have those that zipline placed over there. So yeah, let's go ahead and try and find a Megalosaurus or Doedicurus. Alright, so there's a crap ton of raptors, because why not? Oh my god. Yeah, let me just take care of those because they are super annoying. Oh my god, oh my god, fuck. Well, this is great. My Ravager and me are both fucking... Oh my god, get the fuck out. Jesus. Okay, you're there. Oh my god. Why did that not work? Excuse me. Bola, please. Okay. Oh my god, I hate raptors so much, man. You know, when this game released, the Ravagers didn't, or the Raptors didn't, like, do that stuff where they basically pin you to the fucking ground. Why the hell did they have to add that? Oh my god. Okay, anyways. Let me just get away from them and... Bola, in your face. Oh my god. Jesus, man. Anyway, Doedicurus. I haven't found one yet. Yeah, I really want to find one. Alright, I see a Doedicurus over there. Over where? There? Hello? Hello? Okay. 112. Okay, that is, that's very nice. But this area is a little bit, well, crowded. So, let me just take care of all the evil creatures first. Like these freaking scorpions. Excuse me, why are you in a group of 3? Alright, I think this is fine for now. So, he does have a lot of torpor though. That is a little bit annoying, but I don't know. Does it really... Oh, man. Okay, let me just look a little bit further because Doedicurus, it doesn't really matter which... Oh, boy. Okay, I also see a 112 Megalosaurus, but that is a female and we need a male. Oh god, he is coming closer though. She, sorry. You know what? I'm gonna go. Oh my fucking god, of course. Okay, great. This is going great. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? Just collect some mushrooms. Take these so I can get rid of this one. Because you evil mushrooms. Is there another one of those? Oh, there's one, but I need to take more. There we go. Get the fuck out of here, man. I hate you. Okay, anyway, you can stay over here with this plant. I'm gonna regen a little bit near this plant. As long as that Megalosaurus is not gonna come close, we should be fine. But this is gonna take a long time. Because, yeah, he does have a lot of torpor. But, hey, it's 112. Definitely worth it. So, time to go. Luckily, the Doedicurus is quite slow, so we can easily outrun him. The thing is with the Doedicurus as well is once he gets to like 50% health or something, he goes inside his shell, and then you basically have to wait until he goes outside of it, because otherwise you just don't deal any torpor with your darts. So yeah, but luckily this long arc rifle doesn't really deal much damage as opposed to torpor, so that is a good thing. But that is something you need to be careful of when taming a Doedicurus. Oh my god, he keeps getting closer to the Megalosaurus. Just don't do that. Luckily he is almost knocked out. Why is my Ravager still there? I commanded to follow me, but whatever. Do you? I guess. You do you. Okay, come on, please. Don't get closer. Okay, I don't think... There we go. Okay. Put this in you. How much Majo berries do you need? 18. God. That is gonna take a long time. What I could do... Is that really a smart idea to... No. I'm not even gonna try and battle that Megalosaurus. It's gonna end badly. I guess I'll have to just stay with them and, yeah, yay. Wait a minute, how much did we need for this appetizer? Not a lot, only 4 charcoal. That is the main issue, but the rest is, I think we already have. So what I can try and do, well, then we also need to have a, okay, you know what? I'm gonna... Man, I just want this to go faster, but I just don't have the stuff to do this. You know what? I'm gonna try and make one of those appetizers just to, yeah, see what it does. And can I make a campfire? There we go. Can I make a mortar and pestle? I need hide. Oh my god. You have hide, right? Yeah, okay, nice. Thank you. Alright, campfire. Just place it over there. Excuse me? Okay, there we go. Wood in there, so we can have charcoal. Alright, and then I need more... What did I need for the mortar and pestle? Stone, right? Yeah. Okay, get some stone, like that. Oh, and I need to place it on a freaking foundation. So, can I make a thatch foundation? Yes, I can. Okay, I'm working on something. This is such a weird thing to do, just randomly start working on a freaking whatever, but I just don't have the patience to wait on those stupid... Wait, I don't need... Wow, I thought I needed a mortar and pestle. Okay, never mind, get the fuck out of here. I thought I needed a mortar and pestle for that, but I don't, for some reason. Anyways, I need more stimberries and tinto berries. Alright, I think I should have enough for 1. Yes, okay. Now, just for the charcoal. Oh, look at that. We can make one, right? Yes, okay. Let's see how much food this thing decreases. Let's see. Okay, place it in there. Oh, okay. That is a decent amount, I suppose. Let me just get some more berries, and then I think we can make another one. Because we have charcoal, what else did you need? Rare mushrooms, those are really easy to get anyway, so yeah. Alright, how is our charcoal doing? We have almost 4 again. Hurry up, please. I don't have all day, thank you very much. Alright, that is 1 more again. Okay, come here. You know, this is such a weird thing to do all of a sudden, but I just want this thing to speed up, because this is super slow. I guess I could make another campfire just so we have even more charcoal. Yeah, so what I definitely learned from this stuff is whenever I tame another dino, I'm just gonna bring this appetizer stuff with me from the get-go, because doing it on the go is just really inefficient and really slow. It's just much faster if you already bring it yourself, because I can easily make this at home. I have more than enough berries, mushrooms, and charcoal, so I can easily make this stuff. Anyways, one more, and I think that should actually be enough. I think he needs like 4 or 5 more berries or something. So, this should hopefully be the last one, and then he should be tamed. No? Okay. Okay, so I think he needs like 2 more, which is fine. Where's the Megalo? Oh my god. Why do you have to come so close? Stupid Megalosaurus. Come on, hurry up, Jesus. Finally. My god, that took way too long. Anyways, time to, yeah, I don't care about that. Time to go back to my base. And then we can make that appetizer stuff and, yeah, find a Megalosaurus, because that was also on our list. But, hey, at least we did get a Doedicurus. It took a little bit longer than I wanted, but that's mostly my fault for not bringing that appetizer with me right from the start. But that is fine. Just avoid these raptors, because fuck you, man. Why are there so many raptors in this map, dude? Why? Hey, look at that. We have a loot drop. This, by the way, is not the type of supply drop or loot drop that I'm talking about. The ones on the surface are different, as in, oh, a shotgun. Okay, that's quite funny, I suppose. But we're not going to use this type of shotgun. We're going to use this pump action shotgun, because, well, that is just a really, really good weapon. But that loot drop we just saw is not the loot drop I am talking about. The loot drops on the surface are like more, what am I doing? More hexagonal shaped, I think. Well, you'll see when we get there. But for now, hey, we're back at our base. Very nice. How is our fertilizer doing? Has there been made any? No, not yet. This is going so slowly. Hey, look at that. And even rare mushrooms. Okay, that is nice. Alright, but look at that. Doedicurus, welcome home, buddy. Welcome home. I'm gonna make a saddle for you in just a second. Right, first though, let me just clear my inventory, because Jesus, this is super unprofessional. Alright, that has been taken care of. What I'm gonna do for this blueprint is make a bookshelf. This S+ bookshelf. I think we can already make it. No, 45 cementing paste. Okay, that's fine. Let me just make that. There we go. A bookshelf is basically just a way to store blueprints, because I guess I could keep it in this storage box for now, but I would rather just make a bookshelf, because we can. Now, what I'm gonna do is make some appetizers. I think 10 should be enough for the Megalosaurus, because the mutton is quite a good food already, so we don't need too much. So make 10 of those. We're also going to need the mutton, of course, but I think I still have that. There we go. And, of course, make a Doedicurus saddle. I don't have a lot of engram points left, but I don't think I need a lot more. There's not a lot more to learn in the late game, but or at the higher levels. But, yeah... this is not a lot, but anyway, Doedicurus saddle has been made. Let me just take the Doedicurus for a little test run, just to see how good he really is. He should be really good, but anyways, let me just see. More weight. There we go. One thing you can also do is roll. That's so cool. But as you can see, stone, very nice. That is a lot of stone really, really quickly. What I could also do, should I do that? Just put him on wandering so he can get stone himself. Now, the thing is, I guess he could walk off that cliff over there. But if I just put him, oh my god, if I just put you on neutral, that means that whenever he gets attacked by a creature, he's gonna attack back. And he does have a lot of health, so I don't think it's going to be a problem. Let me just give you some more damage. There we go. But yeah, right now he already has 4,000 stone just walking around for like 10 seconds. So yeah, that is definitely a very, very good thing. And hey, we're level up once again. All right, but now it is time to go ahead and find a Megalosaurus. But first, let me just make the bookshelf. There we go. All right, and I'm just going to place it next to our boxes because why not? All right, there we go. Very nice. All right, time to find a Megalosaurus. I just realized, you know what? I'm going to take my Megalosaurus because this Ravager is just not a good fighter. And in case I find low-level Megalosauruses, it would be nice if I was able to kill them so that higher levels can respawn. So what I'm going to do is just take my Megalosaurus instead because, you know, the Ravager is not really that much faster than the Megalosaurus. We do have to walk the long way around then, but, well, I guess we could capture him with our... Wait a minute. Yeah, I have an idea. Come over here, inside of the ball. There we go. And I'm just going to glide down there because I still have my Bulb Dog on my shoulder. All right, so... Ta-da! Very nice. Ooh-doo-doo-doo-doo. Alright, and I think I can just glide all the way like that. Oh my god. Ah, this is so cool. Oh my god. Okay. Oh. Okay. Can I? No! Fuck. Okay. That was a little bit scary. Turn my light on. Alright, just like that, we're in a blue zone. Okay, very nice. Now, to find a Megalosaurus. Right, I see one over there. My requirements are that it's a male and at least like a level 112 or something like that. What are you? A level 12. Terrible. Absolute dog shit. Okay, just one hit kill. Wow. There's also... 2 rock drakes. Oh my god, 116. How much health does he have? 6.4k. That's not a lot. Oh boy, a basilisk. 72. 8k health. Are you for real? Yeah, I'm not gonna get too close to that basilisk. But the thing is, where the hell are all the Megalosauruses? I haven't found a single one apart from the one we just saw. I guess I could try and take on the basilisk. Okay. He is already aggroed towards me. Oh boy. Oh boy. Avoid that at all costs. That poisonous ball is super, super dangerous. Yeah, this is really not a problem. There we go. Okay. Okay, good to know that we can take on a basilisk. And look at that. We got a basilisk. Jesus. Basilisk skill. Right, I see another Megalosaurus over there. 96. Nah, not good enough. I'm really going for the high levels. I guess I could defeat these rock drakes. Hopefully one at a time. Where's the other one? I don't even see him. Okay, you're dead. So that means another rock drake feather. Right. Right. Oh, never mind. There we go. Okay. For some reason, sometimes it drops inside of a bag on the ground and not just in your inventory. Super weird, but that's fine. Right, there's the other one, though. Let me just kill you as well. Because, why not? There we go. Taken care of. Alright. Another Megalosaurus. 108, female. Good level, but not the gender that we want. Oh my god. A lot of Ravagers. And another Megalosaurus, but that was a level 32. And a female. Why are there so many females? Like, I've only found one male so far. And that one was a level, like, what? 40? Whatever it was? I don't remember. Right, I do see another one in the distance. 24. Come on. Why is it so hard to find a male? Because yet another female. What the hell is going on with the spawns? Oh, hey, look at that. From fucking red gems from whatever. Okay, thank you. That is nice. Was it from a roll rat? Megalosaurus. Oh my god, 116, but yet another female. Oh, what? I guess it was from a roll rat. But like, why is every single high-level Megalosaurus that we came across a fucking female? This is exactly my luck with this game. I do know of... Oh, another Megalosaurus over there. Maybe that one will be a male. Let me guess. Nope. Excuse me? 44. Of course, the male I do find is a fucking terrible level. Oh, man. You know, I'm really this close to giving up. Seriously. But... you know what? I'm just gonna look for like 5 more minutes or something, and if I can't find a Megalosaurus, I'm just gonna give up because I've just been looking around for way too long, and we're gonna tame Spinos later anyways. Really, the reason I just wanted another Megalosaurus was just to make an army for fun. It really doesn't matter that much. Alright, but we are almost level 80. That is a good thing. What the hell is this? Silver, just in text, okay? Yeah, we're almost level 80, which means we can almost make the forge. The forge, though, is a very expensive structure, so we do need to have a lot of resources for that, but that should not be the biggest problem. Okay, I have no idea where the hell I'm going, but where the hell am I going? I'm going east. Okay. Ah, look at that. Of course, a low-level male. Oh my god. Seriously, luck is just never on my side with this stuff. Even though I do have a really high-level female Megalosaurus, of course, whenever I need a high-level male one, or just a partner, I cannot find one for the fucking life of me. Maybe I should just go ahead and tame like a freaking monkey, because I needed one for the fiber. Look, there's a monkey over here. What level are you? 32. What do you need? Majo berries. So many Majo berries, though. That's gonna take a long time. Ah, another one. 92 female. Nope. And a monkey, level 12. That one takes how many Majo berries? I don't even know. Frankly, I don't even care. I'm just gonna make kibble whenever I want a monkey, because he only needs 1 kibble, which is so much faster. Oh my god. You know what I just realized? I don't have my taming pen with me. So basically the entire time I was looking around for a Megalosaurus, which I can't even trap. What I guess I can do is make these gates. Okay, so that is probably a plan, but okay, you know what? I am fucking done. I've been looking around for like half an hour for that fucking Megalosaurus. I'm done. I just don't want to look around any longer. It's taken way too long. So what I'm gonna do instead is go back to my base, and I guess I am gonna go and tame a bear, because a bear is just really cool to have as well. He can gather fiber really well, as we just saw, and honey. And honey is, well, also just nice to have. Another red gem. What the hell? Hello? Excuse me? Hello? What? Can I please? Never mind. Fucking Jesus. It was only 3 anyways. I don't care. Oh god, my light is... Ugh. This is awkward. My light is, gone. Oh no, I just dropped my fucking bulldog. Crap. I was constantly trying to pick it up, but that means I dropped my fucking bulldog. Where the hell is he? Where the hell is my bulldog? Over there. Fuck. Fuck. Oh god. What? Okay, explorer note. Thank you, but... Oh my god. Oh my god. I did not mean to do that. I'm so sorry. Oh my god. Basilisk. I don't care. Jesus, that almost went horribly wrong. Alright, and I'm level up again, which means We're level 80, which means we can learn the forge. Very, very nice. Now, all we need to do is just make it. And yeah, as I just said, it's gonna take a lot of resources, but that's fine. That's fine. We're just slowly working our way to making it. But yeah, I still need to find my way back to my base. And yeah, what is this? 28. Okay, never mind. What the fuck? Oh god, this is not good. Okay, apparently that area is very dangerous. Why? I don't know. But I need to get... Oh my god, this is not good. This is really not good. I can barely see anything. Okay, what I'm gonna do is whistle you to neutral. Because I have a strong feeling... Do these give... What? Oh, yeah. There we go. I get knocked out because this fucking freezing spores. Oh god. I hope I survive this. Otherwise, I might just lose literally everything, including my Megalosaurus. You know, today is really not going well. Oh god, my health is getting really low. This is really not good. Please stop with the freezing spores. Stop. Oh my god, how much more is left? I'm gonna die. I'm gonna fucking die. Oh my god, I have 38 health left. Oh my god, but my torpor is still... Oh, fuck. This is really not good. Luckily, there's no dangers around here, so that's good. But, man, this... I was just finding my way back to my base, but I just can't find my way back. And for some reason, that area over there is poisoned or something. I have no idea. Oh my god, thank god. Oh, Jesus, that was stressful. Woo, okay. Yeah, not going anywhere close to there. Where the hell am I supposed to go? I think I might have to cross the water. Wait, is that the bridge I just went over? I think it is. Wait a minute. I think I've just found my way back. Yeah, I think this is the bridge I went over, because here's that metal rock. This is progress, but tiny bits of progress. My god. Okay, guys, I think I had just found the way back. Oh my god. But this is not the way I came from. Or is it? Yeah, it is. Okay. Thank god. Home sweet home. Finally, we're back. And hey, look at that. Our Dodecarus is still working. How much do you have? Okay, not bad. You can go ahead and just work a little bit more. Okay, but yeah, not successful. I spent like an hour trying to find one, but unfortunately, things just don't go your way sometimes. Alright, so, the surface. Like I said, the surface is a very dangerous area. We're definitely going to need the bulldog again. And what I'm also going to do is repair my outfit, because a fucking Arthropleura decided to just bloop, break it in one shot. Thanks. The fact that that can even happen is just so stupid. And what we're also going to bring is our Megalosaurus, which is definitely in need of some regeneration. So let me just put you besides this plant, because again, the surface is very dangerous. There's a lot of creatures there that can kill you, which is also why we're bringing this bulldog, because yeah, you're gonna see in a second that we'll definitely need it. What we're also going to need is some climbing picks, so I think 2 will do, and I think that is everything we need for now. Alright, so currently it is a 90% day, 10% night, which is not what we want. We want to have a 90% night or 50% night, and it's also not even close to midnight. So I guess in the meantime, we can get some more resources. I'll just go ahead and get some metal with our Ankilo. You know, now that I think about it again, I think even though it's 10% night and the nighttime goes by quicker, we might still have some time to explore the surface. I honestly just, because the thing with these seasons is it works in a 3-day cycle. So the first 3 days of that cycle are 50-50. The next 3 days are 90 to 10, and the 3 days after that are 10 to 90. So there's a high chance that the next day 75, is going to be 90-10 as well. So yeah, I don't have the patience for that. So what I'm going to do instead is just go to the surface, because I just really want to explore the surface. Okay, I want to show you guys what the surface is like. So I am going to go to the surface. It is 4:30. Okay, I'm gonna take my Megalosaurus. Yeah, let's go ahead and go. Alright, so we are currently almost at the entrance of a surface. Alright, so what I need to do is go up there. So, you are going into this ball. I will definitely take this though. And I'm just gonna climb up here, because this is where I need to be. What the fuck? Thanks, game. Alright, just like that. Alright, time to take out our Megalosaurus again. Oh my god, it is so dark. Holy shit. But it's definitely going to be a lot brighter when we get to the surface, because, well, it's the surface. There we go, Jesus. You can already see some of it. Okay. So, there we are. That over there is the surface. But first, we just need to get up. And it is a long way up. It is definitely a long way up. Just look at that. So, time to climb up. Alright, there we go. Here we are. So, yeah, as you can see, the ground is on fucking fire. Because currently it is 5:15 and it is 70 degrees. Yeah, it's quite hot. But I think it doesn't take long for the flames to disappear and for it to cool down. Alright, it is oh my god, the time goes so fast. Okay, I don't burn to death. Okay, that is good. My health is going down. Yeah, a little bit. Okay. Time to bring out my light. Oh my god, is this a good idea? We don't have a lot of time, but time to explore. Oh my god, I'm so scared. Okay, I already see some element ore over there where you can... Oh my god, get the fuck... There, that purple little thing, that is element ore. Oh, I'm so scared. Holy shit. Okay. 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 Okay, we're safe. I think. Yes, okay. Get this. Ooh, my heart. This is not good for my heart. It is already 9 p.m. Jesus Christ. Okay, we're still safe. This is good. Element ore. Okay. And metal in there as well. Can you stop making those noises? You scare the shit out of me, dude. Oh yeah, as you can see, that is a supply drop coming down. We're definitely not going to go for them yet, though. Because, well, time is just going by way too fast. But I guess we could go for it in one of the next episodes. Ooh, obsidian. Oh, very nice. Okay. Alright, how much element ore do I have? 537. That is definitely going to be enough for now. Oh boy. This is scary. Okay. Seeker. Thank you. You're dead. I see more metal. By the way, all of these rocks here is also metal, so that's good to know. If we ever need metal, just go to the surface. Okay, it's already midnight. You know what? I've already had enough. I'm scared. I'm gonna go back. I am happy with what we've got. But yeah, that is a supply drop. The thing is, this surface that we're on right now, which is the one on the top right, is not a great one for getting supply drops, because only one supply drop can spawn here at a time. And on the other... What the hell is that barrel? Oh, that's oil. What? Did we get oil from that seeker? What the fuck? Okay. But the thing is... Oh my god. This does look dope, though. I mean, just look at this. Holy shit. Wow. Thumbnail. Thank you. But yeah, it is already 2:30. But the thing is, this service area is the biggest on the map, but only one supply drop can spawn here at a time. the other two surface areas, which are the one on the top left and the bottom left, the one on the top left can have 2 at a time, and the one on the bottom left can have 3 drops at a time, which is definitely much better if you're planning on going for supply drops. And of course, I just want to explore those surfaces as well. So in the next episode, we'll probably go for this surface again, and then in episodes after that, we'll go and explore the other surfaces. But for now, yeah, I've definitely explored enough. This is way too scary, and I mean, look at that. It's already getting light. Yeah, I am getting the fuck out of here. All right, time to glide back. Whee! But, hey, at least we did explore the surface a little bit. We got quite a lot of element ore already, which means if I just go to this little thing over here, we can make... hey, look at that. They're charged. Okay, that's very nice. We can make element ore. I think we do have 10 red gems. So, what I'm going to do is just go to my base, get the resources we need for 1 element, and make our first element, which you actually get 3 instead of just 1, because otherwise, yeah, it would be super inefficient. Anyways, let me just grab the resources. So we needed 20 green gems. We needed like 25 element ore. Let me actually just bring enough of each, actually. I think that is it. Let me just go with my Ravager because he's a little bit faster. And now, it is time to make elements. Element is not super useful yet because I think I already explained this in this episode, but basically all this stuff you can make with element only unlocks after you beat the boss, which are these tech grams. And I think there are some stuff you can make as well. Tech foundation. Yeah, see this one, you need 1 element. A gravity grenade, which is pretty cool. Element dust, which we actually get from killing those tech creatures, so that's pretty cool. A rock drake tech saddle. That one is super cool. Can I already learn that one? Nope. I really need to defeat the boss for that. Wait a minute. What is this? Tech gas collector. Place on a gas vent. Okay. Automatically send full stacks of gas balls to any dedicated storage units. Okay. 18 elements for that, but what is a dedicated storage? Dedicated. Yeah, I can't. It's probably this or this. Okay, but hey, at least we can make some stuff, I guess. Can we learn this? Tech trough. Nope. Wasn't there like an elevator as well? Tech elevator. Yeah, this one is pretty handy, and I think, yeah, we can learn this one, and it only costs 3 elements. So what we can do is, first off, make elements. Okay, it does take a little while to craft, but that's fine. So this makes 3 elements, and as we just saw, the elevator, where can we make this? Elevator, there we go. Crafting station. Okay, that is no problem. This one teleports you up or down to other tech elevators. So if you have 2 tech elevators directly above/below each other, you can teleport to them, which is definitely going to be quite useful. And what is this? We'll call the nearest elevator to your position. Okay, that's not really going to be too useful. Is there any more we can make with tech? What is this? Useful for traversal and mayhem. Not really. Can we learn this? We can. Oh, what is this? Pulling the pin starts a 5-second timer to explosion. But what does it do? I have no idea. But it says can only be crafted at a tech replicator. And a replicator we can't learn yet because we need to defeat the boss. Alright, so even though I'll just keep those in there so they can charge. But yeah, we have elements. Pretty nice. We can't really do anything with them apart from... Excuse me, holy shit. We can make those elevators, but I don't really think our base is gonna be super... Wait a minute. I guess we can make an elevator over there. Does it work with creatures, or does it only work with yourself? I don't know. Maybe we'll try it out in the next episode, but for now, hey, at least we made 3 elements, so that's nice. But I've already been recording for more than 2 hours, so I think that is definitely going to be enough for this episode. So again, in the next episode, I want to try one more time, just one more time, find a Megalosaurus, or should I just skip it and go for the Spino instead? Yeah, I think we'll do that instead. Alright, so Next episode, try and tame a Spino. We'll also explore the surface a little bit more when we have a better day. Yeah, see, this one is still 90 to 10, so I was right on that. We'll also go ahead and make some more industrial structures. And yeah, we'll see what we'll do more of in the next episode. So, thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and more of that fancy stuff. And I hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye.